What if I told you a 25-year-old rising star who had dazzled the world with her writing walked out of her Boston apartment one winter evening and she was never seen again? Interested? Stay tuned. In 1939, a literary prodigy vanished without a trace. Barbara Newhall Follett was just 25, a rising star who had dazzled the world with her writing. But when she walked out of her Boston apartment one winter evening, she was never seen again. Was it an escape from a troubled life, or did something far more sinister happen? Let's explore the haunting mystery of this lost genius. Barbara was born on March 4, 1914, in Hanover, New Hampshire, to a literary family. Her father, Wilson Follett, was a writer and critic, and her mother, Helen, was a children's book author. By age 8, Barbara had written The House Without Windows, an enchanting tale of a girl seeking freedom in the wilderness. At 12, the book was published to critical acclaim, but behind the success lay a troubled family life. When Barbara was 13, Wilson left the family for another woman. This betrayal shattered her, leaving a sense of abandonment that shaped her life and work. Financial struggles forced Barbara and her mother to move constantly. By 16, Barbara wrote her second novel, The Voyage of the Normandy, inspired by her love of the sea. Despite praise, it failed commercially, deepening her disillusionment with the literary world. In her 20s, Barbara married Nickerson Rogers, an outdoorsman who shared her love of nature. Their bond was built on adventure, including a daring hike along the Appalachian Trail, but cracks soon formed in their marriage. On December 7, 1939, after an argument in their Boston apartment, Barbara left with $30 and vanished. Nickerson waited 2 weeks to report her missing, sparking suspicion. Her mother, Helen, accused him of neglect, but the case faded into obscurity. One theory suggests Barbara staged her disappearance. Known for her desire for freedom, she may have chosen to escape societal expectations and begin anew. This echoes themes in her writing, where characters like a Persip in The House Without Windows flee to live in nature. Did Barbara, like her characters, reinvent herself far from her old life? Another theory casts suspicion on Nickerson. His delayed report and eventual remarriage raise questions. Could their argument have escalated into something more sinister? While no evidence points directly to foul play, doubts about his role remain. The lake house Barbara loved offers yet another layer to the mystery. It was her sanctuary where her creativity flourished. Decades later, the remains of a woman around 25 were discovered nearby. Could they belong to Barbara, or is it a tragic coincidence? The lack of answers deepens the enigma of her disappearance. Barbara's story is one of genius, longing, and sorrow. Did she find the freedom she craved, or did her life end in tragedy? Her words, her brilliance, and her mystery echo through time. What do you think happened to Barbara Follett? Share your theories in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to join us as we uncover more stories from history's shadows.